Greetings, my lovely Librans. Hey, welcome to your December reading. Now, I have a huge apology to make. I did do your December reading and I had thought I had uploaded it to the channel. It was all on my computer. I transferred it from my phone over to the computer and it didn't get made into video format from that stage, and consequently it was then deleted off the computer hard drive. I'm starting again from scratch with another brand new reading for you guys for December. So my humble apologies to you, so you were not forgotten. It was an error at my end and I do apologize for that, but hey, we're here now and we're doing your reading, and I will be just as excited to see what comes in for this reading as for you guys as well. Now, just before we head into it, we will run just briefly through some of the events occurring in December. All of the astrologers globally are saying December is another major player of cosmic events that are occurring for us at this point in time. And because it's December, I feel that there's a lot of energy that will propel us into 2021 with these cosmic events. Now, we remember how we started 2020. It was pretty unexpected, perhaps, and full on. So I think these energies are still here, but I've done a little bit of looking into 21, just very casually with some friends, and it didn't appear to be too bad, especially at the beginning of the year. It did seem to get a little bit more mucky in the middle of the year, but I don't think 21 will be as bad as 20 was for most of us. So let's just get into what December is offering. On the 12th of December, of course, we have the 12/12 numerology power day. On the 14th, we have the new moon and solar eclipse in Sagittarius. Now, that's the second partnership of the eclipse, the other half of which happened on the 30th of November. On the 15th of December, we have Chiron stationing direct in Aries. On the 17th, we have Saturn entering Aquarius. Now, that's going to be in Aquarius till 2023, and Saturn is the lord of karma, if you like. So we're still trundling through lots of karmic energies that are creating big shifts, both at the individual level and the collective level. So I think this is why we see so many changes coming for humanity and also for the planet as well. On the 19th of December, we have Jupiter entering Aquarius. On the 20th of December, Mercury enters Capricorn. And on the 21st of December, we have the winter solstice on that day, or the summer solstice. And we also have the Jupiter in conjunction with Saturn, and they're calling that the Grand Conjunction. So it's a powerful, powerful month. And I realize we're already into, I think it's about the 7th here in New Zealand, the day I'm doing this reading for you. Now, one of the intuitive messages I received for you earlier was to focus on what you desire. And I thought that was a timely message to come in for this end of the year. I have always maintained it's really important to set some sort of aspirations or goals or dreams or visions about how you want to formulate the new year coming in. So that message, what is it you desire, seems really apt and quite important in setting some sort of tone of positivity or aspiration for you guys as you move into 21. So basically, we are going to be using these three different decks of cards. This is a full tarot. It is a chakra tarot deck. This is an energy oracle deck, and this is a Doreen Virtue daily guidance deck. And over here at the end, and I think we will use these since you guys have been so patient and waited so long, this is a language light deck by Denise Jarvie, and it will have some quite deep messages in it that you can contemplate, you can focus on, you can meditate with them and see if they have relevance for you as you move into 21. Well, we'll do that at the very end as a sort of an extra. So first of all, let's move into this deck and see what is in store for Libra for December. And I'm not just going to make this December, I'm going to say it's leading you into January as well. So you can, the energies are not set for just December. So this is for Libra for December leading into January. Oh, okay. The Seven of Cups. Then the Three of Cups. So it looks like we're in the emotional realm for you guys to start this journey, contemplating how you feel in life, what you are wanting. This one in particular, the first one, the Seven of Cups, beautiful colour palette with this particular deck of cards. This is the beautiful soft mauvey purpley, which comes to us through the third eye, which is about trusting our instincts, listening to our intuitive perspectives. It's also almost perfectly attuned to the amethyst colour. So amethyst is a very gentle healer, it's a nurturer, it's a calming stone as well. The Seven of Cups is often about making choices in life and having many choices to choose from. It can sometimes be difficult when we have choices, and it might be, do I take this job? Do I move house? Do I change relationships? Do I believe what I'm being told? Am I interested in doing this, that, or the other? So sometimes it leads me to think of being busy and having many options and choices on your mind. And we've got this lovely mauvey colour back in again with the Seven of Coins. So I'm thinking to you guys, this could be very much about connecting with your psychic sense, your intuitive abilities, your cosmic awareness, your celestial helpers, all helping you to make or understand or connect with some of these choices you might want to be thinking about. We also have the Three of Cups, which is often known as the community card, and it often references three women, and it can sometimes mean getting together with three women, and these three women can be very dear friends. So they might be people you haven't seen for a while, acquaintances, they can be family members, but usually it bodes a really positive time of happiness, gatherings, functions, occasions, happy celebrations such as the birth of babies, engagements, 21sts, weddings, anniversaries, school reunions can sometimes pop up with this card as well. This is also the card of community, so it's sometimes associated with the desire to collaborate within a community and forming a partnership or a conglomerate of people that can support and network for one another, and sometimes three people are involved. This can be associated with your career as well, but it's something that draws the heartstrings. So whatever it could be, if it's in a career, it's something you would be passionate about and something that you might be incorporating other people into or asking for their help or working with them in a partnership. The Seven of Coins is often also about career or money, and this can be about your good long-term steady dedication and loyalness in terms of what you have been doing with a career, what you have learnt, your status where you're positioned. You might be well thought of amongst your peers in a job you do, or you may have great satisfaction with a community within your job or career. The card 7, and interestingly you've got two sevens, and of course they both do have this merging colour palette of contemplation, also calmness, serenity, peacefulness, and we've pulled that in with the use of the amethyst of course as well. The sevens are a very contemplative number, and they're very much about going within and seeking to expand yourself in your awareness or your understanding of where you want to head. So given that we've got this choices card down here and then the pentacles, some of you may be making decisions or choices about your career aspirations or aspects or prospects as you move into 21. Some of you may be thinking of changing it or upping your skills. There's another way we can look at these two sevens. This card is often about the acquisition of finances over a period of time. And because it's pentacles, it can be sort of slow moving. So it might be that you have been growing your finances slowly and looking after them, whether it's been through hard work and dividends, or whether you might have been granted some money, or whether you have been investing it. And now you might be thinking, what do I do with my finances, or how would I like to spend it, or how would I like to earn more? Should I invest it in the share market? Should I buy something? Should I purchase something? So that's why I think the choices could be tied up for some of you around your money, finances, or even career opportunities or possibilities as well. So two sevens and a 3, we've definitely got this colour palette working through. And some of the other aspects of this colour palette and the colour amethyst is that we can talk of bringing calm into any situation where there is uncertainty or like when you have these choices, you might not be able to make a choice about which direction to take, so you might be a bit unsure or uncertain. So bringing in calm or meditating on the options and the outcomes can be really beneficial for you as well at this point in time. The Princess of Wands, she's like the Page of Wands. She can be quite excitable energy around concepts, ideas, information, and also our career, because the Wands is often associated with the career aspect in life. I feel as though some of you are definitely moving things up, shifting them around, shaking things up for maybe the new year coming in, and possibly around this career sector or around your finances. And then we have the Knight of Coins. He's a very well respected card. When he comes in, he again is talking about stability and practicality, and he often has the earth sign energy because that's what the Pentacles represent. I often think of him, oddly enough, as a Capricorn person, because Capricorn earth signs are often associated with the money perspective of life. So he feels as though he is diligent and, you know, kind of slow in his progress in life and his decision making. He can often represent government institutions or big companies or big corporations. Now, he came in upside down, and I think he's giving the feeling that there's a little bit of either frustration or lack of motivation perhaps when he comes in upside down, because he looks as though he might drop this coin off from his hands and have it fall away, meaning he might spend when he shouldn't be, or he might lose the foothold on his plans or his directions with going forward. So when I saw the Seven of Cups come in, and this is all about choices, it almost feels to me as though some of you might have lost your mojo or lost a momentum or lost some excitement around your passion for your job or your career or what it is that gets you going. And although we saw this come in, which can be ideas and quickness and speed and interest in career, we get this one right next to it as if to say, be careful, I think, of the choices that you do make, you guys, because some of them may not be the correct ones. And this is what this card always says, but I'm almost getting a highlight of it again from this one when he's reversed. When he's reversed, he kind of doesn't behave in the manner that he should. So he lets loose a bit, and he tends to rip through things without due consideration or due diligence. So sometimes this would be a message for you to check carefully about what you are going to uplift in terms of changing a career or changing something out, and make sure that it works, that it's accredited, that it's logical, that it's stable, and that it will lead you through to the next leg of your journey, especially as we move through this decade, with good possibilities for the future. You might even feel that you gain some insight or support or awareness from these three friends or community people as well. So let's see what else is coming in here for you guys, Libra, for your December, January reading. The Eight of Wands, and it's hard to say whether it was up or down. It's on the side. Often when cards come in on the side, I tend to think they are still being, you know, arranged at the cosmic level. They haven't quite decided when or where they're going to turn up. So I will put it the right way up anyhow. But the Eight of Wands, so we've got these two wands in. This can often mean swift and quick initiation of something. And again, we could be talking around a career possibility. This can sometimes mean air travel. So for some of you, it could mean you are going on a holiday or traveling around the country. Sometimes this is for job applications. It can be sometimes even to move homes or go to a new area for a holiday break. It can also represent new love interests coming in when the Eight of Wands turns up. It's known as the card of speedy initiation, or something that happens with great speed. Now with these other ones over here, other than the Princess of Wands, I feel as if there was not a sense of urgency, as if things had been ambling along or you were contemplating at your own pace. When we see the Eight of Wands turn up, it feels as though there's a bit of speed being pushed into this, as if someone either says, oh, come on, make up your mind, or this offer isn't going to be here forever, or hurry it up, you know, you're going to miss out. So just take caution to make sure that you have contemplated everything and that you feel happy with the decisions you make. And a way of testing that is going into your heart space and seeing if it feels right in the heart. Because if it doesn't, you'll know then that you've missed something along the decision making. So when it feels good in the heart and you get quite bubbly and excited about it, and you just get this feeling of, yeah, I'm really keen and I've done the due diligence and I know what to expect, then usually those are the decisions that we are able to carry on through with, and that the enjoyment will be there and the pleasure and also the learning and the responsibility as well. But I might pull one more just to see, just one more from this deck for Libra, then it just popped out. Let's see what this one is. The Two of Cups. That's very nice. That is the card of sacred union in many ways. It can be what we term the twin flame energy, the lovers almost. It is the card of someone who has a wonderful deep bond with you, and that they have a spiritual union often. They have your back. They will look after you. This can be a relationship that could be coming in for you as a Libran, or it could be a relationship you already have that grows to an extra level, shows more a deeper spiritual connection, is very bonded. The Two of Cups can also be about possible business relationships starting up, can be about just harmony, love, trust, faith, joy, bliss, union. There's a lot of positivity within this card. I also see it's in the sacral chakra area of the body, and this can also be where we are inspired in life, where we get our ideas and our excitement, and this can run back through to our careers and the things that we're passionate about. It is also another Cups card, so we've seen quite a few Cups that came out for you guys. 3 out of the 7 were Cups. And so I think your emotions are playing a role in this month of December as we ebb out of the year and head ourselves into this new year. So your emotions may take precedence over some of the other aspects of life, but as long as you deploy some logic in with that and remember the choices you make will set the tone for the year going ahead, then I feel you're on a good balance. And as I say, because we've got so many of the different colors of the aura scope within this, it could also be referencing that all parts of your body, or your spiritual body portals, those chakra points, could be invigorated one way or another. You could spend some time embellishing the energy that goes into those chakra points and meditate with them. You could do exercise for them. You could eat certain diets that would also be beneficial to stimulate those areas of your body. So I say the end of the year is a great time to set the new intentions, do the detoxing, have inspirational ideas about where we're wanting to head for our future, and especially as we're still at the beginning of a new decade. Let's see what else is in store for you guys, Libra, from this deck here. This is the Energy Oracle deck. This is for Libra for December and January for 2020 and 21. There's 1 come, and 2. The 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, she comes in at the crown chakra. She is about cosmic information, energy, trusting your intuition, connecting at the celestial. And of course, what color is she embellishing? The purple, the soft mauve, which were the 2 cards that we had out at the very beginning that we also put the amethyst on. So if there is anything that you are uncertain about or wanting help with, apply Archangel Uriel's diligence and her cosmic information and her ability to process celestial insights from cosmic helpers. She brings you the connection through that crown chakra, which is the understanding of the cosmic energy field, and it's understanding you and your journey and your soul's journey in particular. So some of you may hear really heightened messages from your higher self, from the cosmic plane. You may feel intuitive, you may have increased psychic awareness in this month of December, and as we move into January, you may find yourselves experiencing tingling across the forehead or across the area of the top of the head. Some of you could see white lights flickering by. You might feel the presence of cosmic helpers or beings around you. You may experience quite intense dreams as well, and some of these dreams could contain messages or ideas for you as you move into the next year. Uriel is also a brilliant agent to take with you if you have business meetings, communications, litigations, mediations, or if you have to do public speaking or you're needing to write something. She comes from the mind, and this works really well for you guys because you are the mind sign, if you like, being the air sign, your minds are never still. So she's going to work really collectively well with you guys. Walking away, energy coming in. If there's something that you are wanting to move away from, this is a good time to contemplate it and to set the strategies for doing so. Because why? Well, it's the end of a year. We're walking away from the end of the energies of this year. Oh, very nice. This is your second angel energy. This is Metatron, and he's through the third eye chakra as well, which we've also been talking about very intensely. So interesting that we started with this third eye crown chakra energy up here. We put the amethyst on. We've had Uriel. We've now got Metatron. All of this stuff is coming together to be quite a powerful bridge or a powerful energy field, I feel, for you guys, leading you into this new year coming. Metatron is very, very good in working with younger people as well. He is the agent, if you like, for in particular teenagers or early 20s. He's also very good for people who have learning problems or who might be on the autistic spectrum or the ADHD. He has very great empathy and helps in learning disorders as well. So if there's any of you that suffer from any of those or know anyone in your family that you would like to pass his energy field on to, then do so with the gift of giving and also with the gift of accepting his intense white light energies. Metatron is a great protector. He also provides powerful insight from the cosmic realm. So there's a lot of mind stuff coming in for you. Even though we saw earlier much about the emotions, I feel that you are also being activated within the mind. And I think that the two of them are crossing over quite intensely for you at this time of the year and moving into 21. Oh my goodness, you've got another angel. So this is Shemuel, and he's beautiful in that third chakra energy area, which is the solar plexus, which is about personal strength. But guess what? It's also about gut insight or gut strength as well. So this is more about trusting your intuitive self and really tuning into it, especially if you haven't been working with that part of yourself and you've been second guessing everything or not feeling confident in some of the decisions you've been making. The more and more in tune you become to your own innate awareness and answers that you have in life, the stronger your decisions will be, and the more internal and external strength you guys will be able to harness and show to the world as well. And it could be about regaining personal strength, especially if you've felt defeated or deflated at any time during the year of 2020, whether it have been for physical reasons such as ill health, or whether it has been for emotional reasons, which I'm sure most of us all know well enough about, or whether it was even through financial reasons. Shemuel and the solar plexus chakra really re-strengthen and re-harness the energy field at so many different levels. So the next one you got was blossoming abundance. This is a card of, if you like, everything is coming together, and there's this joie de vivre and a feeling of warmth and nourishment and expansion and happiness and productivity and money, because there are, in this card, there are little coins hidden everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8, there's probably more. So this is the hidden abundance that sometimes we can bypass, or sometimes we don't see it all. And when we take the time and we meditate and we connect with ourselves and we find our path and we find our reason, all of these other forms of abundance start to flourish and come forward. So sometimes, to me, when we see it a little bit hidden, it means you have to do a little bit of work to find it, to initiate it, to bring it out. And work can be at the subtle level, at the energy field level, at the thought field, at the cosmic or cosmic helper level as well. So they're beautiful cards for you to have received with all that angelic support. Let's see what's coming in this deck as well. This is for Libra for December and January for 2020. Some interesting numbers coming through there too. 37, 40, 41. Definitely in the high, you've had, especially from the Oracle deck, you've had high numbers pulled other than this one, like 27, 37, 40, 41, 3. You also had 2 sevens up here, and you had 2 more sevens appear in this as well. So I think that the number 7 is very relative for you guys, and you do need to spend time thinking about what the reverence is of a 7 in your life and how it manifests for you, what it means. Focus on it, meditate with it. This is for Libra for December, January. These are jumping out in an odd manner. We'll just take some of these top ones. Family. I mentioned before that Metatron was very good with children and also with teenagers, and if there were any problems in a family actually. So if there are any issues in a family that you have, whether it's a soul family or a community family or your more generic like DNA family, call upon Metatron if you have anything that you would like to have solved, if there have been any issues over the year, or if there are any bubbling up problems right now that you would like help in solving. Metatron would be the leader of these celestial guides to come in and help bring peace or support or strength or energize any of the fields, especially if any of them are sick or unwell or have some emotional trauma or problems. And then of course you have Uriel as well, who we've talked about before, is very good at mediation or speaking or litigation or bringing together and communicating. And then we have Shamuel, who will give strength and nurture and strength in an upright manner of being able to bring everyone together and to bring harmony and love and warmth into a situation. So if there are any issues with family, perhaps some of you haven't been able to be beside your families, you might have been separated due to the big C issues that we've had this year, then deploy all of these beautiful support workers that came in, celestial guides from the cosmic fields, to empower any issues around family and to bring love and harmony and cosmic energy into supporting them. There might be new babies on the way for some of you, and it might be the birth of new babies around you or around your family as well that you would like blessings bestowed upon. You can call upon any of these for that too. Let your past go. There is no future in the past. And if we can remember that simple saying, it can give us great grace for moving forward without feeling anger or resentment or holding us into the past, which holds us back from seeing the future. And it prevents movement and it prevents flow as well. So some of you are being urged to let go of any past problems or issues, whether they be health, financial, relationship, emotional. Let it go as we're moving into this new decade in particular, and focus on the future. Have confidence. And the confidence building came from Archangel Shamuel when he builds the solar plexus energy up and strengthens that. So 2 messages here for you to not worry about if you have been feeling deflated or defeated at all, that there is this there is this opportunity for you to increase your confidence level at many different areas, and especially if you focus on the positives and focus on achieving that as a goal. Daydream is a very powerful form of manifestation, and it allows us at our creative self to find the inspiration and the ideas that come to us through these type of portals, through the third eye and through the crown chakra energy fields. So again, if you daydream, you allow yourself these moments in time to explore and to open up to new possibilities and energies, which can be very empowering for you. One more card from this deck, energy work. Some of you will give energy work, and energy is this type of feeling that comes in like a Reiki ball of healing energy. Some of you will be receiving it, and if you go and have something like a Reiki experience or a massage or a holistic health healing energy field that clears blocked energy or clears blocked chakra points or clears meridian points within the body, you'll find that things flow, and you can find this energy coming back to your life force, to your creative sector, to your happiness, to your energy fields, to your physical body, to the emotional and spiritual body. So energy work can be very, very cathartic if you either need it or if you are going to become an energy worker as well. And some of you might be well on the mode to becoming energy workers. So with the last card that we are going to draw, these are the Denise Jarvie Lightworker cards, and these are a little more intense, and they will have some messages in here for you to really contemplate and focus on. You might like to take a photo of the card and have it on your camera or pin it up somewhere and be able to really look at it and feel the energies that come from it. I might do two for you, but I won't read all of the messages for both. This is for Libra. This is an extended portion of their reading for December and January. What is it you would like them to know, comprehend, understand, focus on for this cosmic journey? Whispers and soul love. Now, interestingly, we have this one which reminded me very much of soul love, but sometimes soul love can be for ourselves as well. I will just move these cards into a two beautiful cards that have arrived from the Language of Light deck. First one, as we say, is number 12, Whispers. It's kind of like listening or the daydreaming in many ways and hearing the cosmic messages that are coming in. And number 33, the Master number, which is often considered the Jesus Master number or the white light, the soul love, which is why I put the 2 of Cups next to it. So let's read, first of all, number 12, the Whispers. Your mind and heart are expanding to hear your soul whispers. You are, or will soon, find it easier to interpret and understand the vibes of your soul through how you feel. Open the door to soul whispers by feeling appreciative. Close the door by feeling judgmental. The messages are always there, even if you are not receiving them. Practice feeling soul vibes to clarify your intuition and psychic senses. Just like we know a dog can hear sounds we can't, your intuition interprets waves and impulses outside of your conscious awareness. This card is also prompting you to take notice of your dreams. When you are asleep, you cease conscious thought and resistance, making it easier for you to receive soul transmissions. If you embrace the messages that come through your dreams, you will invite more of the same. If you don't like a dream, see it as a sign to shift your focus or change a belief. Some of the meditation you can do with this card and learning to tune into those psychic messages and clairaudient or clairvoyant or collective conscious or higher self messages, which we've talked about so much earlier in your reading when we had so many connections to the third eye and the crown chakra. So some of the things that you can do are listen to brainwave entrainment meditation music. Use it as an addition to your regular meditation practice to help expand your inner world and soul connection. Stretch your hearing by actively listening. Be fully present as you listen to others without judgment. When you are listening, resist the urge to jump in with an answer. And before going to sleep, place a small amethyst crystal in the middle of your forehead for 2 minutes and ask for insight to come through your dreams. Then place the crystal near your bed. You know, you've got a lot of lovely synchronistic messages that are turning up throughout the reading, but also clarifying themselves with a little bit more intensity and depth as we come to the close of the reading, with some of the messages that are transcribing themselves through and making sure you really do hear them. So listening to your listening ears and intuitive senses. There's a meditation you can do. Place your hand on the card, that's this one here, the number 12, the Whispers. Gently close your eyes, slow your breathing, and ask to tune into the subtle whispers of your soul. Think of your breath as a conduit for these subtle sounds. Take 3 long and deep breaths. Imagine your inner world becoming an amphitheatre, a beautiful sacred space that translates soul whispers into words and thoughts. Stand in the middle of your amphitheatre. Close your eyes and open your heart to light waves and resonance. Feel them as vibrations of love. Relish this wonderful feeling and open your heart even further to feel the love of all. Allow words, thoughts, and stories to form in your mind. They might seem insignificant, but know they are leading you to something meaningful and satisfying, so just go with it. Stay here for at least 1 minute. When you feel ready, focus on your physical body and gently move from your inner arena into the fantastic theatre of your physical life with open eyes and ears. And then if we take a look at the card that's in the middle, which is number 33, the soul love, you are clear, pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Your future will be nothing like what has been before. You are at the centre of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. When you look out in balance, you are seeing through love and will experience many variations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't, go easy on yourself. It is a sign you are yet to love something about yourself. So I think this message of soul love is very much about loving the self and putting the self most importantly first, because when we balance that energy, we are then able to expand into the realm of connected love, or love for others, or spiritual love with others, and romantic bonds as well. So some of the work you can do, the inspired reflections or actions, can be: strengthen your joy by softening your thoughts towards yourself and others. Sit in front of a mirror, look into your eyes, or if this is confronting, close your eyes and say, I love you. It's that simple. Just to yourself, for yourself, I love you. Take note of how you feel when you say that. You are learning to love yourself so you can recognize when another loves you. If you don't love yourself, you won't truly believe it when someone else does. and spend time alone forming a loving relationship with yourself. So those are some of the reflections and actions that you can utilize through this energy of the Soul Love card. So there we are, Librans. That is your very last reading for 2020 with me as we merge into 21 energy and we say farewell, adios, goodbye to the year of 2020. May you all find deep and personal, reflective, unconditional love for yourselves and with others, and may you hear the whispers of your soul on the winds of breeze as 2021 comes into our view. Check your moon and rising signs, guys, and I love it when you leave your comments. Thank you for being part of Team Celestial, and I wish you all a happy festive season and a wonderful 2021. Much love. Namaste.